Well, Mars is retrograde and it's starting to stir stuff up for a lot of people. Mercury is getting ready to go retrograde. It is in the shadow phase. So what's coming your way? Click that like button. Come on back. I will fill you in a moment. Oh, right, I am back. Miss Maggie is at her workstation, and I am going to set up the paranormal flashlight. A lot of you ask about the flashlight. It's kind of, it should have its own channel. All right. We are going to talk about good old Mercury. Right now, Mars is a troublemaker. All right, spirit on the light. If you are in the room with me, only beings of the light are allowed to enter the sanctuary. Only my spirit guides, guardian angels, and ascended masters. Can I get you to take control of that light and turn it off, please? Give me a wink or blink and let me know you're present. Ta-da! Doesn't always do it on cue, trust me. All right, we are going to talk about Mars and Mercury. Venus is going to enter into the mix a little bit in this chaotic time we're getting ready to go into. It is, let me adjust that lighting a little bit. Looks like we are a little too bright. At least there we go. That's a little better. We are getting ready to go into a tumultuous time. Today, I am recording this on the full moon. I am going to tell you, all hell is letting loose every direction. Everybody has issues. Everybody is dealing with chaos. All right. We've got Mars. And Mars is in retrograde status until December the 6th. Mars is the ruler of war. And then we've got Mercury. Now, Mercury's in pre-shadow phase. For a lot of people, though, it is the same as being in retrograde status. And Mercury rules electronics and communication. And in our day and age now, everything in communication is electronic. I had a couple of my followers get into a little squabble on my Facebook page over politics, over people that don't know you at all, people that are paid to serve you. Come on, people, really? But the point is, right now is a time frame where things are very volatile. There are going to be a lot of detonation points. Good word, Tina. Thank you, Spirit. There are going to be a lot of detonation points that are going to set things off in this time frame. So you need to be careful. Don't drive aggressively. Don't try to pick a fight in a shopping line. Don't just be snippy. You guys hear me talk that way all the time. Don't be sour. Don't be a bitch. Don't be a Karen. Don't be a dickhead. And it happened. You guys got into a fracas, a verbal. So I just want you to know, no harm, no foul from me. And what we're dealing with, this too shall pass. We have until the 18th. Today is the full moon. We had the 11/11 portal. That 11/11 portal runs today. I said that ends on the 15th, but no, that energy still runs to the 18th. So you still have time to set those manifestations and, get those intentions up and work towards bettering your life, towards some improvements. It is a time where we need to come together still. This whole way that they have weaponized the whole political thing, and it is no longer just voting for the class president. You know, the class president. Remember that when we voted for the class president? You know, they ran their little campaigns, no hard feelings afterwards. All right. I am going to pull a few cards here. I am getting ready to do those videos for, let's see, earth signs and water signs yet are coming up. This is a new deck of cards here I'm trying to help break in. Oh, by the way, I want to thank one of my followers. Let me see. Janine from Denver, Colorado sent me this little gnome. Yeah, he's waving at us. He's waving that salute at us. He's got a stogie. I think it's a blunt myself. But thank you, Janine. Let's see what else is going on here. It's a Friday night. I am going to go, as soon as I get done here, I am going to go watch the Tyson-Paul fight. My money's on Tyson. But that's if he gets mad. If Mike Tyson goes into that ring, I'm going to make my prediction that if Mike Tyson goes into that ring and he snaps at any point, he will win. Because he's going to go animal. I think we're going to get 3 rounds out of them. I just heard that. I don't know. I hope. I'm hoping for all. I don't know how many rounds they're scheduled. I'm interested in watching this. I think old people are going to prevail here. All right, pulling a few cards. I do have that light set up back there. Is it still adjusted correctly? No, maybe not. Shaka. Sometimes the batteries get loose. We'll start it. Set up again. All right, now it's right in you guys' eyes. All right, can we see what is going on here? We have the Knight of Wands. Pull him out of here so you can see him better. That's a fiery horse. He's coming in fast, looking for trouble. That's the time frame we're in. That can either be Sagittarius you might be dealing with, but that is all about, just coming in to confront. We also have the Hangman that came up. And we know that's about looking at something from a different perspective. Oftentimes when I get that Hangman card, it's a different set. I'm going to zoom in. There it is. You can see it. That Hangman is about seeing something from a different perspective. And that, in order for us to not get it so emotional and angry about what's going on, try to look at things through somebody else's eyes. Go through their feelings. See if you can do that. As a matter of fact, it's a good way to practice. Because when we die, we have to judge ourselves. We have to look at those things through others' eyes. Every time you hurt somebody, you will feel it, and you'll see it through your eyes, and like the way they saw it and the way they felt it. You will feel through their eyes. You'll see it through their eyes. We also have the Two of Swords. Yes, it's a decision that can be made. I had somebody message me earlier saying she has a hard time with negative thoughts. Just trying to work past them. Those ones where you want to gouge somebody's eyes out on occasion. The best way, if you have any kind of negative thoughts, the best way to change that is first off, you have to select something. Thank you, Spirit, on the light. This isn't my technique. This belongs to Abraham Hicks, the entity that gets channeled by, what's her name? I forget. Esther Hicks. Hang on. I got somebody at the door. Okay, I'm back. You've got to have a thought ahead of time to take your mind to. Whenever you have those negative, dark, where you get depressed, you need to have a thought to already take your mind to. One lady that I work with, she has a lifetime passion of collecting blue glass. Any kind, vases, dishes, plates, bottles, whatever. So when she has troubled thoughts, she takes her mind to her blue glass collection, and I'm going to tell you it's spectacular. And she's got it all in a big picture window, and the light shines through, and it is absolutely beautiful. And that's where she goes. You can also pick and choose a time of a situation that happened that really made you laugh. Something that made you just belly laugh. Take your mind there. Something that makes you smile, makes you happy. Perhaps it's just visualizing butterflies. Take your mind there. But you can make a choice to take your mindset somewhere else. You don't have to be stuck down in the negatives. Ooh, all right. We have the Lover's card that came up. There we have it. This situation that we're dealing with is absolutely a karmic event. Absolutely. This whole political arena, this whole time frame, this is a historic time to be alive in. That 6 is about work is still needed, though. The Lover's card is a 6. And that's about the work that's absolutely still needed. Let's see. Shuffle a little more, see if I can get something else here. Here we go. Here we have it. How about this? Wham, bam, thank you, sir. We have the King of Cups. It's about somebody trying to take a political seat. Somehow I get that King of Cups is in a direct reflection to Robert Kennedy Jr. He didn't get the political seat, and that is just a king, and there's seats higher than a king. However, he's going to be so influential that it is going to help us. You know what, I'm all behind that guy. The work that he's doing with health, nutrition, fitness, and all of the lies that we have been fed for food and nutrition for at least a century, almost a century, since the 20s. Yeah, that'd be a century. Wow. Since the 1920s. Those of you new to the channel, you notice that I am not dealing cards. I allow them to jump and escape the deck the way that they feel that they should. We also have the Two of Cups. Now, I'm going to switch this up. We have the Lover's card and the Two of Cups. Those are both about Gemini, give or take. Definitely Gemini and Cancer there. And the Hierophant showed up. Those are all 3 cards that indicate marriage. Or, as this pertains to the collective, this means coming together for that cabinet. The cabinet the new president's putting together. there's going to be a lot of Mars, Mercury moments when he continues to pick that cabinet. I got to tell you that other parts of the globe don't want him in that seat. He does have all of that information from the P. Diddy thing, from the Epstein thing. Let's see, there's one more thing that he's got. But he does have all those files. There's a lot of people that don't want him to have that stuff because he's going to release some of it. He won't release all of it. All right, then we have the Ace of Pentacles. Follow the frickin' money. Follow the money. You'll see what's going on. It always takes you to the money. However, that Ace, also, this is actually going to be a very good financial time for a lot of people. I do believe Leo, increase of income. Some of you are going to have an increase in steady income. Some is just going to be like a lucky thing. Leos, Scorpio, Gemini, Virgo, and Taurus, I believe. All right, I grabbed another deck here. Get a few more validating cards. Thank you, Spirit. I haven't been noticing the light. A lot of times it is just too busy to bring Spirit into the room for plain old tarot reading. I do not think we have heard the last of a woman in the political arena. We have the Queen of Wands. In this particular deck, there is a little black cat down there by her feet. I don't think Kamala Harris is out of the picture completely. I think we are going to hear things afterwards. She's going to try. Thank you, Spirit, back there in the light. I saw that. It woke me up. Before we even get as far as the inauguration, she's going to start saying things and trying to point fingers and make some accusations. There's been enough finger pointing in this whole thing. I'm so tired of the political thing. I don't even... The party that won, here we are again with follow the money. Politics or politics. The Queen of Wands, yeah. She's going to create some kind of havoc and commotion yet before she totally leaves the spotlight. This does not sit well with her. She had aspirations of attaining that office. We also had, again, Two of Swords, different deck. That's indicating to me that she's going to make a decision. We are going to make a decision and eventually just kind of walk away from this whole thing and move on. You know, I'm worried about the Tyson-Paul fight and could care less about the Biden-Trump fight. And last but not least, we have the Ten of Cups. We're going to get through this. We always do. We are actually a very young country. 240 some years, give or take. I'm not good at math. We have overcome and we have persevered time and time again. We have stuck together. We have united. We take care of each other. We're going to look out after each other. We are going to shine light and not hate. Come on, you're with me on this, right? Everybody give me a big nod. I can hear you. All right, that's it. Absolutely love you guys. Appreciate all your support. Thank you, Spirit on Light, for giving them that little nod. And you know, I never leave you, that I'll bless you with love and light. See you soon.